So he asks about his family, and they're all practicing righteous Muslims, but they are from the Tablighi Jamah. And he's the youngest, and he doesn't know how to approach them in da'wah due to the fact that he's the youngest, and due to the fact that they've been in this field for like 30 or 40 years. So he's asking, what are the tips to give da'wah for them or to them? Well, akhi, first of all, da'wah is an art, and you require a lot of wisdom. And before all this wisdom and knowledge, guidance from Allah. Without that, you're bound to fail. So guidance of Allah is something that I don't know if I have or not. I make dua, I do my due diligence, I do my best, and move on. Wisdom means to know where to place things. So what is wisdom? Wisdom is to know where to place this pen. So if I place it in my beard, it will fall and I would look stupid. This is not wisdom. If I place it in my pocket, when it's still on, I will have ink on my pocket. This is not wisdom. Turning it off or whatever you call the pen and putting it, that's wisdom. So wisdom is putting the thing in its right place. And you need to weigh the consequences. So, okay, I saw something wrong. If I speak, it will have the ripple effect for sure that would cause them not to listen to me for 6 months. But if I keep silent, they would understand that I'm dealing with wisdom. Though I hate what's happening, they know that I hate it, but they are quite satisfied that I have the wisdom not to address this issue. So first of all, you have to have knowledge in order to make da'wah. Second of all, you have to prioritize the things you're doing da'wah for. So if I have a large family and they're all elders, practicing bearded Muslims who pray 5 times in the masjid and who go 3 days for fi sabilillah, or 10 days or 40 days, and they have the bayan and they have this and that. And I can't just simply come and say, celebrating Mawlid is bid'ah. They will not accept this from me. Oh, Sheikh, so you're telling me not to say what is halal and what is haram, and not to enjoin virtue and righteousness, and not to forbid evil and vice? No, I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you to think long term. You being a teenager or in your early 20s and they are in their 60s and 70s, you don't want to begin on the wrong foot. You need to focus on how to address them, how to prioritize it. Secondly, you have to avoid using names that they may resent or look down upon. So definitely don't use Sheikh bin Baz or bin Uthaymeen or Al-Albani, because they think that they are extremists, Wahhabis, fundamentalists, Salafis, Khawarij, whatever. Don't use my name or anyone else who, for that sake, would be labeled in their eyes. What to do? Use only the Quran and the authentic Sunnah. They believe blindly in Riyadus Salihin, which is compiled of the majority of authentic hadiths. So look for it, for your evidence there. Whenever you speak to them, address the issue with Quran. Try to make them love you and respect you. First of all, because if all of a sudden you start bombarding them with haram, innovation, shirk, this is not right, this is, and you don't have any track record to show them that you have knowledge or you have real care for them, they will not accept it. So you focus in the first 3 to 4 months to be dutiful, to be respectful, to be obedient, to help them, to honor them, to offer them hospitality and show them that you're doing all what you can to please them. Once they have this bond with you and they believe, okay, this, our boy, Umar, is, mashallah, a good kid. He's a learned kid. Mashallah, he memorizes a lot of the Quran. And for us in Bangladesh, memorizing the Quran is a great honor. Mashallah, he's a good learned kid. Now, when you address important issues, when it comes to shirk, for example, or believing that other than Allah brings benefit, or other than Allah may protect from evil. Now, when you start to tell them that no one can do this except Allah Azza wa Jal, and show them the verses of the Quran, they will abide by it. If you tell them that wearing of ta'weez is shirk, and you show them that one has to connect only his heart to Allah, and that the Prophet warned us from this and that in the authentic hadiths, they will acknowledge that, inshallah, bit by bit. But you have to work your way up the pyramid, and it's a very steep place, and it's a difficult climb. Yet when you reach the peak, you will feel the beauty of it, inshallah. Isner says,